Hi, Aquarius. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripe Color. And I lost the other reading. So this is a 3-card reading for October 25th. Well, not for October 25th, the week of October 25th, but the last week in October through, I guess, November 2nd. Yeah, the 2nd, no, the 1st, whatever. Please like, subscribe, share, press the button for notifications. One-on-ones are available. All the information is below. And let's get to it. I went on and on in that last reading, and God knows where she went. Oops. All right. 1, 2, 3. Fascinating. What a, wow. Okay. Here we go. Wow. Okay, so the big card in this reading is the Lovers, right? That's the big card in the middle. So the Lovers can be about love. It's Adam and Eve in the garden, right? And the angels above them, so that means it's time to go. It's like the angel shows up when it's like time to go. The Lovers are a lot of times, it's about a contract, right? It's about a sacred contract, like the contract between man and God, humanity and God, or the contract between man and women. It's also like the contract of the angel, right? It's what a card. So you have that in the middle. And on either end, I know some people read it like that, but it's not how I read. First off, that I wanted to say that I said at the end of the last video, which I'm saying for everyone, is expect the unexpected, because it's a blue moon. It's a full moon in on Halloween, and Uranus is conjunct the moon. So Uranus is all about like this, like shock, surprise, like unexpected. It could also sometimes, it could be like a leap forward, right? It could be like this leap forward. It's very electrical, and it's also attached to like the nervous system. So like sometimes you get something in your nerve. It's like, it's like, or sometimes I don't know if you ever had acupuncture done, but acupuncture can be like that. You could really almost feel the energy running through your body. It's wild. It's like after they put the needles in, they're like, oh, just rest here for a while. And of course you want to move because they told you not to. It's kind of like, don't scratch your nose, when you have to, your nose wasn't itchy, but now they tell you you can't, so now you have to. And when you move, you could feel like this. Well, at least I do. It's like, it's almost like when lightning goes through the sky. Sometimes you see it on those nature documentaries. There's a place where the lightning, it just like, it never really actually touches. It just like, the whole sky lights up. It's fantastic. Anyway, Uranus is a little bit like that. And so your choices, it's round. It's interesting. Okay. Right. leaving troubled waters for smooth waters, right? This is a very heavy card for me. This always, this speaks to me on a very deep level. And then you have the defender, right? He's defending from all ends, right? I guess it's kind of like, do I stay or do I go? Part of it is like, do I stay or do I go? And it's full moon time, so I'm leaning toward go. I'm also, the initial thing when I put them out was it's almost like there's some arguments that you can't win, so it doesn't even pay to open your mouth. It's like, you know, you're talking to somebody and say I'm trying to communicate with somebody, right? And they look at me, it's just, it's like being in Star Trek and showing up like on another planet, and there's not one word that you have in common. In fact, like the water runs uphill instead of downhill. It's like, so how am I going to communicate with you? There's no commonality. There's no, so part of me feels like you can, you know, defend your position, but it's sort of like there's no, you're not speaking to somebody who understands what you're talking about. And part of it is kind of like, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? See, these people who are leaving, my take on this card is very dramatic. I think I explained it in another reading. It's kind of like, yeah, when people decide to leave the land, and it's like it's the land of their birth, this way it feels like to me. It's the land of their ancestors, just goes on and on and on. But like the volcano exploded. And, you know, it's not like, oh, let's go to the other side of the island. It's Santorini. Okay. The whole thing blew up. There's nowhere to go but somewhere else. The good news is like they're leaving, you know, destitution in a way. It always feels like that to me. And they're going, they don't know where they're going, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. All they need to know is like, there's no volcano over there. Okay. Well, I feel like if you stay, also because of what I said earlier, you know, it's time to go. It was part of the contract. Part of the contract is this is how long it's going to last. And, you know, if it's a relationship and it's full moon time, so full moon is like end it. Sometimes you have like this like bond with someone or with something that's so profound and so deep, and you think, oh, this is going to be and last forever and blah blah blah, and it doesn't, and it changes, and one person goes one way, the other goes the other way, or you know, somebody reveals something about themselves that just, you know, is another language, so to speak. Not another, you know what I mean. It's another way of thinking or another code of ethics. And it's like, I can't, I just can't. So I feel like, you know, being on the hill all alone and defending it. So, you know, oh, so you're right. Then you're left alone on the hill. Like, I'm going to pull the bottom card. Yeah. Okay. If you're in a relationship that feels unhealthy, that feels like you're in exile, that feels like they're dragging you down, that feels like you give and you give and you give, and they take and they take and they take. Okay. Then it's time to go into the light. It's time to move away, move forward. That's the contract. And sometimes it's very hard. You know, I know it's hard. I know. But you know what? You have to put yourself first. There's really nothing more to say. So, heavy reading. You know, I'm the king of the heavy readings. So please like, subscribe, share, press the button. I could do one-on-ones. You're heading towards something to smooth water. That's what you need to know. You're heading towards smoother water. You're leaving drama behind. There you go. Thanks for tuning in, and I'm going to press the right button because I don't want to lose this one too. Have a good week.